treat for you today. I've been waiting a couple months to share this with you because I've been testing something out in my own family. I'm the kind of person that I don't typically recommend anything if I haven't actually tested it first. It's just an integrity principle for me that if I'm going to put my name, my own reputation on something, that I'm going to check it out first before I share it with you. So this has helped my family save a ton. I'm a ton of money, to the tunes of multiple thousands on dental correction. So quick backstory. I have 11 children. So statistically, one of them is going to probably need braces, right? And I wear glasses, so does my husband. So, we have the gamut of different, pretty standard, every family is probably going to encounter this, especially if you have more than 1.4 children, of just, different corrective things. To be honest, that was one of the things when we first committed to trust God with our family size, that I was like, how are we going to afford this? Like, it really stretched my faith in a good, uncomfortable way of the logistics of the finances. And I'm like single income and all of this. And we're like, and my husband's an entrepreneur, as am I. So we don't have benefits, right? Which just makes you sanctified even more, trusting God with big ticket items that are not necessarily luxuries. Because braces isn't just, having a pretty smile. But in the case of my son, who's now 14, we could see by the time he was maybe 11 that I'm no dentist, but I was like, he's probably going to need braces. And yeah, when we went in for a routine once a year dental checkup, the dentist was like, yeah, it's just a matter of time, wait for his adult teeth to all get in place and he's going to need dental correction. And then over the next couple of years, between 11 and 13, it was just like it got so bad so fast. He doesn't want me to show pictures or anything, and that's okay. I'm going to respect his privacy. But so his two front teeth, the canines, I don't know if they're technically called canines, but you know what I mean, the incisors, they were so far forward. He was starting to stop smiling. And he's already kind of like more of a highly introverted, on the spectrum, kind of really, really, really introverted kind of person. So to get him to smile at all on a good day is a really special thing, but he was doing it even less. Like I'm talking every couple of months, I might see a flash of a smile, and I'm his mom. And then his top teeth were getting so low, they were actually like aligned with his bottom gums. And so, you can just kind of do the math. Like, he's only 13 at the time. This is just going to start to actually rub into his gum line. That's going to cause serious, serious problems. This wasn't a luxury. This was a necessity. But we just went to our dentist, been going to as long as we've lived in the small town I'm in. And they're just like, I'm like, how much is that going to cost? And they're like, oh, it kind of depends, but we're looking at the $6,000 to $10,000 range. And I was like, Lord, here it is, right? I kind of was one of my deep down fears, like, oh Lord, could we just get through and nobody would need braces? Okay, so, but in the back of my mind, I don't know where I'd seen it. Maybe you've seen it too. Just little ads for things that I was naturally skeptical about. If anybody says, I'll save you a bunch of money, I'm just like, yeah, really? I don't know. I don't trust you. Right? My little scam alert goes up. But desperation is the mother of all inventions. So I don't know how I came upon this, but maybe I Googled it. But I looked up one of those companies that talked about these clear aligners. And I was like, I didn't personally know anybody who had done clear aligners, so I was extra skeptical. But they said, we can get this done with free clear align. Why do I keep saying free? It was a free, like, at home, like a testing kind of kit to see if you would qualify for their services. But I was like, how can you do this? Well, I went on their website, checked it out, and they were like, you're never going to have to leave home and go do any appointments, like, the once a month tune-ups with the metal braces. Like, everybody I knew had braces growing up were the metal braces. And maybe they could get colored braces, but they always had the braces, and they couldn't eat the candy and the popcorn and what, they had to usually wear them for 2 to 3 years. And when I started finding out the price tags on it, I was like, eep. So yeah, they were telling me, don't have to go in for the monthly tune-ups. We'll send everything to you at your own home, all from the comfort of your own home. This is in the thick of COVID. And I was just like, okay, keep talking. And they're like, and it's a fraction the price of traditional braces. I was like, tell me more. And I started, looking at the reviews, kind of checking to see if, consumer reports in case there was any like really, really bad news, and just doing my due diligence to check it out, because I didn't have anybody personally who'd done it. So maybe I can be that person and say, hey, we actually did that thing, the clear aligner thing. Maybe you've heard of it, and it's worked out amazingly. So what happened is, I just paid, I think it paid $20, and then they were running a promo at the time. So I actually got my money back, and they sent this test kit at home, which was just these little, I don't have it anymore because we sent it back. and they sent it super fast. They were awesome. And my son just had to take molds, like impressions of his teeth, and my husband did it with him. It was just like this like gummy, sticky stuff, and you just had to stick them in his mouth, kind of press down, wait a little bit. And then those things would dry. We sent it in, and they were able to get like with photos and impressions and actually running it by an actual qualified, more than a dentist, what are they, orthodontist? I don't know, the IST, the person who knows what they're doing, because they have qualified people on staff. And because I wasn't going to just work with like somebody who I don't know, got their certification on Google or something, right? But these are actually like, MDs, they know what they're doing. So I was like, okay. And I was skeptical that he would even qualify. I thought he was too hard of a case. And when I looked at, the before and after pictures of other people, I was like, wow, that's amazing. Look at what a life-changing thing to have the like dental correction when it's so huge, especially when you're young. And I was just seeing the before and afters. Of course, before and afters are so inspiring, right? Whether it's like weight loss or anything, but I had never really thought about what it means to have your teeth corrected because I never needed it. So he qualified, and I was like, oh, okay, this is it. And they proposed what it would cost. And for us, it was going to be like the $3,000 range. And we could do it in a payment plan over 2 years. So it's worked out to like 113 bucks Canadian, which is like 70 bucks US a month. And I was like, that is totally affordable for us. Like I can do 70 US a month, right? Praise the Lord. So, and this is what they sent us. Smile Direct. So yeah, they sent one big box, and all my son has to do, and he does it himself because he's responsible after 14, is every week he just pulls out the different next little baggie of aligners. And so this is, and we just keep the old ones in case, something goes a little awry. They've had great customer support. So he has top and bottom aligners. These are his top ones. And he just pops them in. They fit great. We've had no comfort issues. Here's the thing though. 2 months in, I could see his teeth completely changing. By the 3rd month, we had to do we did little checkpoints. I did some before and after photos for him. And that's when I really saw it. His teeth were straight on top. I almost cried. And he started smiling more. This is a kid who's on the spectrum, right? Smiles from them are gold. They're like rainbows after the storm, or they don't see them often. They're really special. At least, that's been my experience. He started smiling more. And I asked him straight up, and I said, like, are you happy with this? Like, are you happy that your teeth are getting corrected? And he quietly said to me, yeah. And I said, why? And he's like, because I didn't like how my teeth looked. Wow, I didn't know. I mean, he doesn't open up a lot. He's a really private, kind of clammed up person at the best of times. And to have him share that with me and to know this had made a lifetime difference to him. I mean, God only knows what this is going to mean for him with his self-confidence and everything. And like, not to mention, this is like medically necessary. Like I said, it was a fraction of the cost. Everything came in the kit. I never had to leave my house. I never had to go to the dentist once a month, which is such a hassle to figure out who's going to watch the kids and where am I going to go. And I'm such a mega introvert myself. Like just going anywhere sometimes is like, do I really have to? Can they just like ship it to my house? That's me. Not everybody, but that's me. He got a little case. I don't have it right now because he actually carries it around with him, and because he has to pop them out at every meal and then brush his teeth before he puts them back in. But he is highly motivated to do this. He's been doing a great job with it. I'm so happy that I didn't actually have to like crack the whip behind him, but I mean, that doesn't come in the box. That's between me and him, right? So in less than a couple of weeks, he's going to be done all the aligners. Yeah, I still have like 1.5 years of payments to pay off, but like I said, they're totally manageable. And literally, this has been a third, like a fraction of the cost of what we would have been looking at otherwise. So I'm sharing this with you because I didn't know, and I didn't know anybody. And the times we're living in right now with inflation and prices going up, if I can help you save money, especially on a really big ticket item that maybe has hit the necessity point for you, or you could pass this on as a tip to somebody else who's facing this and they're like, I don't know what to do. I've heard about these clear aligner things. There's a couple of different companies in the market. So the one that we went with is called Smile Direct Club. I put a link in the video if you want to check it out, and it has a little affiliate link. I think I get a little kickback if you happen to use my link. And thank you very much. It'll help us with those monthly payments. But yeah, I think there's some other ones, maybe Invisalign. So I don't know about them. I'm sure they're fine, but this is the one that we did. I love it. I'm happy. The customer support online portal has been great, and I have nothing but good things to say. And like I said, I was hoping I could make this video when I put the credit card down, and I was like, this better work. And it has completely surpassed my expectations. So if you've, done the Smile Direct Club or some kind of similar company and had a great experience, feel free to let me know below. And if you're looking for a way to save money, especially right now, the link is there. You can always just kind of keep it later. If you think of it later, you're like, Tara, what was that thing? You could pop me a message or jump into my Big Family Moms group if you're not already there, and connect there and be like, what was that thing Tara was talking about that saved her a bundle, a bundle, and made such a huge difference in my son's life. And now, we still got a couple of kids after him. He's only number 4, right? So I got 7 more children after him in the pipeline already born and growing. And, if any of them do need to get dental correction, I'm really confident now that it's going to be okay. We'll be able to pay for it, on a nice little monthly plan. And of course, like if you do pay, if you have the money set aside, you can pay all in one shot, then you would probably save even more on it. But we decided to go with the payment plan, and we were really, really grateful and happy for that. So just want to let you know that that's there to help you. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to pop off here. I just wanted to make sure you knew and that I had given you my enthusiastic review. 2 thumbs up from Big Family Mom, Tara Hills. This is a great company and a great product. Like I said, if it's for you, it's for you. And you can do, if not a free, then a very low cost, I think 20, $30 to do the little like at home test. It's just photos and the impressions. You send it back, probably know within a week or 2 if you qualify or not. And then you can decide if it's, well, to make a bad pun, a good fit for you. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to pop out. I got a sink full of dishes in the afternoon ahead of me. So great to connect with you. I'll see you in Big Family Moms in the group. If not, God bless you. Have a